Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation and look what we got today. We go into the craft menu here, go to item and check this out. We got a fighter selector, we have a card selector, we have these orange boxes which we can get some rainbow souls from, some elixirs, some gold, some really nice stuff, some cores. And then we have these purple boxes which we can get some rubies and souls for whatever color we need to help level up our characters. Now let's take a look at the fighter selector real quick and see who's in here. So we have all the Orochi, Yashiro, Shermie, Chris, Leona, Iori, we have Chrysalid, and Omega Rugal. Some of you may be wondering who is the best character. Is definitely Omega Rugal. By far and away the strongest character of all of these. The guy's got stun, hyper armor, heal, reset cooldown on his first skill. He's just a monster of a character. Very, very strong. Y'all know that I'm going to be pulling for this guy. I'm going to get Omega. Finally going to get Omega. Number 2 for me would be Chrysalid. He is an absolute monster in PvP, especially when he gets low on health. This dude is pretty mean and very underrated. Chrysalid's actually a fantastic character, and that's going to be one that I probably am going to end up going for. I don't know. We'll see. Rochiori would be probably my number 3 because he just has a great leadership. He has a lot of crit buffs. He has super armor. And these other characters have super armor as well. They got a lot of nice little things in their kits like ignore guard and so have you. Stuns and what have you. They're all good depending on what purpose you want them for. Depends on what character you're going to get or what character maybe you just love the most. Whether you go with Leona, Chris, Shermie, or Yashiro, I think you're doing good. Yashiro's going to be awesome for the Gonitz event, even though I think we did it with false Yashiro, so I don't think there's need for that. But for other game modes, absolutely. I think Orochi Shermie is amazing, especially for the Shizuru event. Although a lot of you, for the Ass Selector, you probably went out and picked Lady Yashiro, or maybe some other character that can get through the Shizuru event for you. So maybe, you'd have to think about that as to weighing out which fighter to go for. But Omega is definitely strongest. Chrysalid's number 2, and I really give Orochi number 3 in my opinion. Now, you can see right here that for the fighter selector, you got to get these purple pieces. You're going to be able to get 30 of these a day. And for the card selector, you're going to get purple shards, and you can get 30 of these a day. Now, as far as the Kofas, the KOFASs, you're going to be able to get plenty of those. If you was to go all the way, you would need 80 Kofas. You need 40 of each to get all 4 fighter selectors, all 4 card selectors. You're going to get plenty of those in this 20 plus day span. Now, but what's going to be scarce and rare are these fragments. These things are going to be super, super rare and hard to come by. And you will have some extra ones, and you could probably use those on these purple KOFs or these purple AS. But obviously, I'd definitely be focusing on the selectors. Would be my first choice. Now, what you can do if you want is you can go into, get off of this, you can go in here and they got some little packages available. You got a package here for $4 that you can buy 3 times, and it's going to give you your choice of 30 purple pieces or 30 purple shards. You buy 3 of these, you get 90 of each. You can choose which one you have. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's really worth it in my opinion. Now this one for $19.99, you can buy 4 of these and you will get 75 purple pieces and 75 purple shards. You buy 4 of these, you spend $80, you just bought yourself a fighter and a card. Now whether or not it's worth it, $80 for a fighter and a card is completely up to you. I'm just throwing it out there, just letting you know about it. Personally, to me it just depends on how much you love the character or how much you need them. That's how I would weigh that option. And then you have this other pack here for $40 where you get 10 of these boxes and it's going to give you a choice of 30 purple shards for each box, which is 300 purple shards or 300 purple pieces. So you can spend $40 and get a card or a selector. It's your choice. You buy 2 of these, spend $80, you'll get a card and a selector. So if you buy 2 of these packs and you buy 4 of the other packs, that's 2 fighters, 2 selectors, right? And then you're going to get 2 free fighters and 2 selectors. So you can get 4 fighters and 4 card selectors if you choose to go this route. Now, where to get all of these goodies? Well, we'll start with the Kofas. So as far as the Kofas, if you go into the event quest, you can get the Kofas from all these little events. The Gonitz event offers these purple S's here. The Sentai Ranger event offers purple S's. And all these little events offer a little something. The Yashiro event offers the purple A's. And by the way, you have to play on Lunatic in order to get these things. So you can just check through here, see if these guys, what they offer. Here, you're not even going to get any purples, just KOFs. So you can just run through all of this and see which of these is the best for you. And then you can go into story mode. If you go into the Orochi Saga, this is really not where you shouldn't be farming here, because all you're going to have a chance of getting is either the K, O's, or F's. What you want to do is you want to be able to go into the Nest Saga, and you can just start off, it's at normal right now, go all the way to the first stage. You can play the very first stage, which is the easiest, and you have a choice. You can get any one of these Kofas. So this is a great place to farm. I spent I'd say about 800 to 900 AP in total just doing all my dailies, didn't refresh any rubies, nothing like that to get the materials that I have that you saw in the inventory there, in the craft menu. So that's pretty awesome. You can also go into match here, and in an infinite battle, you can actually get the purple A's and the purple S's, which is wonderful. If you want to go crazy, you can always refresh this, spend some rubies, and gain some more. Although, I don't think you need to do that. I really don't. You're going to get plenty of those things. I just don't think you really need to do that. Especially if you're just concerned with the fighter selectors and the card selectors. Also, in League, you go into League here. You're also going to be able to get, now I just ended up getting purple A's here, but I'm pretty sure they probably drop S's as well, probably A's and S's in League. And also Championship will give you some of them purple ones as well, which is pretty fantastic. That is awesome. Now, where to get the fragments? Well, you're going to go into your dungeon here, Power Up Dungeon. This is where you're going to get all your fragments. You're going to have to go into each one of these, and you're going to have to play on Expert or Lunatic. On Expert, you see we're in the Gold Dungeon. You can get these fragments. On Hard, you're not going to get anything. So you got to make sure you play on Expert and make sure you play on Lunatic. So that's the Gold. Here's the Elixirs. You see it's on Lunatic, and that's where we got the fragments. On Hard, you're not going to get them there. So just make sure you're playing these things. On Expert, there's those fragments. Hard, they're not. And make sure you don't do what I did earlier. A lot of the guys in the Discord corrected me. I actually was running short on these fragments, and I was like, why in the hell do you guys have 15 and why do you guys have 30 and I have 15? And they were like, well, did you check all your colors? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't. I didn't check all my colors. Make sure you don't make the same mistake that I did and go through each color. See, we're on purple right now. Make sure you collect these fragments. Go to the blue. Make sure you collect those fragments, and red and green and yellow. Make sure you collect all those fragments. I completely missed that. Also, whoops, didn't want to go back into there. Also, in Towers of Trials, make sure you collect your fragments here. Watch the ad, because you actually get free fragments from watching the ad as well. And this is something else that I missed. You have set battle card evolution and you have option battle card evolution for your set cards and your option cards. Make sure that you're playing Expert on both of these so you collect all of those fragments. I mean, I completely missed that stuff, but it's pretty easy. So you're going to get, we'll show this again. You're going to get 30 of these babies. You'll get 30 of these, and you're going to get 30 of these. And this is wonderful, wonderful stuff. Very, very cool. I am really, really happy to see that they're doing this. And I know some of you are probably wondering, like, well, hey, Forgo, where's the Ruby event? Where's the free rubies? Those are going to be coming in May. And I'll put up a screenshot right now. You can see the Ruby Refund event that took place in the Korea, Japan at the first year anniversary of the game will soon be implemented on the global servers thanks to the love and support from the contenders. Also, along with the massive May update, there's a special collaboration that no one would have expected in the works, so please look forward to the near future. And that is from a dev note in the forum, so that's legit. So don't worry, the Ruby event is coming and we're getting a collab. Now, some people are speculating that the collab could be Gintama. If it is Gintama, all I can say is they better at least buff Gintoki. He really needs it compared to what he is in the JP server. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be worth getting unless it's just for love. And for those of you that watch Gintama, you know Gintoki's just amazing. We'll see about the other characters. I have no idea. There's also some speculation about Street Fighter. That would be awesome too. Maybe have a collab with Street Fighter. I have no idea who could be coming to the game. I'm excited either way or even for something else. So I'm really stoked right now. I think it's fantastic that every free-to-play person out there can get 2 free fighters, 2 free cards, and you know, if you're willing to spend a little money, you're going to be able to get 4 fighters and 4 cards. You know, so for me, since I already have Rugal's card, I'm just going to be getting him. Since I have Orochi Shermie's card, I'm just going to be getting her. You know, so we're going to see what happens as far as, you know, what route to go, as far as, you know, what purchases, you know, I might have to make. And you're going to have to decide what route you're going to go, if you're going to spend any money at all. And if you're not, that's completely cool. You're still getting 2 free fighters and 2 free selectors, which is awesome. And 2 free card selectors, which is amazing. So let me know how you all are feeling about the World event. I am loving it. I think this is fantastic. I think it's wonderful for the game, wonderful for all the players. And let me know what character you're going to choose from the fighter selector and from the card selector. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.